Welcome, Richard.
Very good evening to you, Kevin.
Well, first of all, I know you want to talk about the Manchester Airport cop beating trial, which ended sort of slightly unsatisfactorily. Now, we do know that the younger brother has been found guilty of viciously assaulting two female police officers. I hope he's proud of himself. And also another passenger on the plane who he said had racially abused his mother. His older brother, along with him, is charged with attacking a male officer. The jury was unable to reach a verdict on that, so there will be a retrial. But first of all, your thoughts on the younger brother, who is now a convicted female cop beater. As I say, I hope he's proud of himself.
Well, let's see what the sentence is handed down by the judge. And so I'm pleased with the verdicts that have been delivered today. It's taken a very long time. It's taken a year, let's not forget, from the incident, just over a year, in fact. And you sort of wonder, well, we had the video footage within a matter of hours and days. So why has it taken a year to get to this point? It was pretty, frankly, the footage is pretty cut and dried, and that's, I think, what the jury have found in 3 of the 4 charges. And, you know, I actually feel pretty vindicated, because it was on Talk on the Wednesday after the Tuesday attack and assault that I said on the Jeremy Kyle show that something was wrong about the footage that had been released. And I said that I actually stood by the police officers. I saw that not one but 2 officers had taser guns out. All that footage was available to be seen by anybody else. And I was attacked relentlessly by friends and foes alike, including peers of the realm, who accused me of supporting police brutality, who accused me of fueling racism and Islamophobia. And there's one lady in particular, a lady called Baroness Gahir, who accused me exactly of that. She's the chief executive of the Muslim Women Network.
Yep.
And guess what? She's on the board of the Law Commission, and she's on the working group on the definition of Islamophobia. So, Kevin, if they get an Islamophobia law through, then someone like Baroness Gahir would have been arguing that I should be prosecuted for Islamophobia, and I could have been convicted for what I said on talkTV a year ago. And if I had been convicted, Kevin, then I quite possibly would have been ousted as a member of Parliament, duly elected by the good constituents of Boston and Skegness. This is the danger if we allow this country to go down this sort of biased, discriminatory nonsense of having a law on Islamophobia. So I'm calling out Baroness Gahir. I have done on social media this afternoon, and I'm demanding a meeting with her to receive a personal apology for what she says. Anybody's welcome to go to the Muslim Women Network to find out what she said, or onto my Twitter profile. I have to say, I'm pretty angry, and I require an apology from that peer of the realm.
And she essentially called you Islamophobic and racist, or that you were fanning the flames of Islamophobia and racism.
She was implicitly saying that I'm a racist and an Islamophobe. She accused me of supporting police brutality, whereas actually I knew that that the events were very different to what was being portrayed. And a few days later, it transpired. And there's another point that needs to be put out there. The Home Secretary put out a statement expressing her deep concern about the video. We now know that she had been told there was a full video and that there was been a major assault on the police officers when she put that out, and she made no reference whatsoever to the injured and assaulted police officers. So there's a lot of questions to answer by some people in very senior positions about why they took the stance they did. And what I want the Home Secretary to confirm is, had she seen the full video when she put out that statement, in a sense of deep concern about what turned out to be the convicted thug.
Yeah, there is now a conviction there, so the whole story has kind of changed. Listen, while I've got you on, Richard, some new shocking statistics, kind of sadly inevitable, came out today that knife crime has nearly doubled in a disastrous decade of decline under the hopeless London Mayor Sadiq Khan. Now, there's a rising star in your party, a lady called Layla Cunningham, who I actually happen to know socially a bit. I was friends with her sister. Anyway, she confronted Mr. Khan, or should I say Sir Sadiq, although we have a policy.
I wish you wouldn't.
No. I did announce a policy on this programme that we would never call him Sir Sadiq. So this is Mr. Khan being called out by Layla Cunningham.
Mr. Khan, I'm a Westminster City Councillor. I just wanted to ask you on your thoughts on knife crime going up by 60% in the past 2 years. No, this is the Met thing. Knife crime 60% up, and you don't care. Nothing to say? Nothing to say? Nothing to say about knife crime going up? 81,000 phones stolen? Nothing, you don't care?
If you want to write in.
If you want to write in, they say. Great. Mr. Khan, will you accept the debate for Nigel? He's being booed as we go inside. So I asked him, he wouldn't speak to me about a 60% increase in knife crime in our city in 2 years. 81,000 phones stolen. He wouldn't talk to me. He looked down on me. He wouldn't even bother answering.
Well, that's Sadiq Khan all over, isn't it, Richard?
It is, but what a brilliant job Layla Cunningham did exposing his refusal to engage with the public. It was pretty remarkable, actually, that he was actually out and about on some form of a walkabout. That's a very rare thing. He doesn't allow himself to be doorstepped or sort of verbally hijacked like that. So full credit to Layla. She did brilliantly. And the Mayor of London showed himself basically to be a coward. He wouldn't stop and talk and debate the issue. It appears that he refuses to debate Nigel Farage on the issue of lawlessness in the city that he is essentially the police commissioner of. So I think he's running scared of the statistics that you touched on, that Layla Cunningham referred there, the soaring knife crime, the soaring shoplifting, the soaring mobile phone thefts. This is rapidly becoming, sadly, a lawless city, the great capital city of our country, one of the greatest capital cities, we'd like to think the greatest capital city in the world, but at the moment, that's in doubt.
Yeah, it was. Last comment, please, just quickly, Richard. Until yesterday, we knew that 855 migrants had crossed the Channel illegally since last Wednesday. We're hearing today that another 900 have come across. It's been a bumper day. How's that smash the gangs strategy going for the Prime Minister? I mean, this is extraordinary, it seems to me. We have a Prime Minister calling an emergency crisis meeting of his cabinet about a crisis in a country thousands of miles away, Gaza, Palestine, if that isn't the country. And we have this huge crisis unfolding on a daily basis, and he doesn't even talk about it.
Well, no doubt we'll be hearing that there's an emergency cabinet meeting tomorrow being called to discuss the boat crisis and smashing the gangs and the fact that policy has failed. Frankly, dream on. There's not a cat in hell's chance of the Prime Minister doing such a thing. He doesn't care, and he just shows himself he's keener to basically kowtow to Hamas, a terrorist organization. He's keener to kowtow to international judges and give away the Chagos Islands. It's absolutely disgraceful, and that takes us, I believe, the 900 that came today takes us to well over 25,000 this calendar year. We're heading towards between 40 and 50,000, and the anger and fury and rage of the British people is bubbling up like a cauldron. And we want peaceful protest, of course, but we all can see and sense and fear just how cross people are, and the hardworking taxpayers. We don't want our taxes to go to support these young illegal migrants crossing the Channel. We want our taxes on our own public services and our own housing for ourselves.
Absolutely.
No one else.
Absolutely. Richard, really good to talk to you. Thanks for coming on.